we'll do another very interesting sum. Let me see if we'll do it in the next slide. So I'm not rubbing this. It says the additional cost in lakhs of rupees of producing a motor car is given by 6 plus 4x square plus 1.5 e to the power x. Now, please remember, in the definition of marginal revenue and marginal cost, I have very clearly said that marginal cost is nothing but the additional cost of producing 1 unit of the commodity. Now, the question says the additional cost of producing a motor car means 1 unit of motor car is given. So, this is nothing but the MC, the marginal cost is given. Instead of directly writing marginal cost, they have just twisted the sentences and they have written the additional cost of producing 1 motor car is given by 6 plus 4x square plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x. Meaning, you are given the marginal cost, okay, as 6 plus 4x square plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x, where x is the quantity produced. Now, what does the question say? Determine the total cost. So, this is the marginal cost given. From the marginal cost, we have to find out the total cost of production of, here it was 100. Now, you are asked to find out 10 motor cars. If the fixed cost is rupees 7 lakhs, fixed cost means whether you produce any car or you don't produce any car. Even if no car is produced, the fixed cost will be 7 lakhs. That has to be spent. It is given that e to the power minus 10. This is e to the power, sorry, it will be e to the power minus 10 is equal to, e to the power minus 10 is equal to 0.012. That is the value given. So, we'll do this sum. What are we given? Marginal cost. What are we asked to find? Total cost. Of how many units? 10 units. What is the additional information given? Fixed cost is given. What is that much? 7 lakhs. And we are also given another information, which is e to the power minus 10 is 0.012. So, let's proceed. Let's start with marginal cost. 6 plus 4x square plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x. So, given MC, marginal cost, is equal to 6 plus 4x squared, okay, 6 plus 4x squared plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x. That is what is given to us. 1.5 plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x, correct. So, now we know that marginal cost is nothing but equivalent to ddx of total cost. We can take it as cx, okay, or we can take it as c. C is also fine. Given 6 plus 4x squared plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x. Let's do cross multiplication. So, we get dc is equal to 6 plus 4x squared plus 1.5 e to the power minus x, whole thing. Keep it in a bracket and you can write dx. Now, what we have to do, since we have to find cost, we have to find out integration. So, we'll take integration. Integration of dc and integration of 6 plus 4x squared plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x dx. So, integration of dc is only c, and here integration of 6 will be integration of 6 dx plus 4 into integration of x squared dx plus 1.5 into integration of minus x dx. So, this will give us c is equal to 6x plus 4 into x to the power 3 by 3. How 3? 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 1.5 into e to the power minus x divided by minus 1 plus c. C is the constant of integration. So, we will get c is equal to 6x plus 4x cube by 3 minus 1.5 e to the power minus x plus c. Now, we have to find out the value of c. So, for that we have to go back and see what is the information given. Information given is that if the fixed cost is rupees 7 lakhs, so that means c is 7 even if x is equal to 0. So, that is what we are going to put. Given C is equal to 7. Now remember, this entire expression is given in lakhs, so that's why we are not putting 5 zeros. All these expressions are given in lakhs. If you can see, in lakhs of rupees. So all this 6 plus 4x square plus 1.5 e to the power x is given in terms of lakhs. So in case of 7 lakhs, we will only substitute 7. C is 7 when x is equal to 0. So let's put the value. So we will get 7. Oh, sorry. Let's change it to k. So it will not be difficulty. So this remains as C, cost, and this is k, constant. So 7 is equal to 6 into 0 plus 4 into 0 cube by 3 minus 1.5 into e to the power minus 0 plus k. So this is 7 is equal to, this is 0, this is 0. This is anything to the power 0 is 1, whether it's plus 0 or minus 0, it will be 1. So this entire thing will now become, the value will be 1, because anything to the power 0 is 1. So we'll only get 1.5 into 1, which is 1.5. So we'll get minus 1.5 plus k. Now, if I shift this minus 1.5 towards the left hand side, then we are going to get 8.5 is equal to k. So we got the value of k. K is 8.5, which we can put it there. So therefore, the cost function is C is equal to 6x from here, 6x plus 4x cubed by 3, 4x cubed by 3, then minus 1.5 into e to the power minus x, and then plus 8.5. This is the cost function. But let's find out the question. Is the question asking about cost function, or is the question asking about finding the cost of certain units? If you go back to the question, it says, determine the total cost of producing 10 motors. So we have to take x equal to 10 and find out the value of the cost. Okay. So let's find out what is the cost of 10 motors. We have our cost function already. We just have to substitute x is equal to 10 and calculate the value of C from there. Okay. So let's proceed. We say, now, when x is equal to 10, we have what? C is equal to 6 into 10 plus 4 10 cubed by 3. Then we have minus 1.5 into e to the power minus 10. Okay, plus 8.5. So this is 60. This is 4,000 divided by 3 minus 1.5 into. Now, what is e to the power minus 10? If you go back to the sum, you see e to the power minus 10's value is given 0.012. So that's what we are going to substitute. So we are given 0.012 plus 8.5. So we have to solve this. Let's keep 60 as it is. And then we have to divide this 4,000 divided by 3. If we quickly do our division, so we'll get 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are is 9, 9. Okay, so you have this comes down here, this comes down here, this comes down here. Now you have 1, put a 0, and you will again get a 3, and it continues. So we'll get 1, 3, 3, 3 point, we can say 3, 3. Since it's a rupees paisa sum, so we can actually round it off to 2 digits of decimal. Then coming to this, we will get minus. So this again will be your 1,000. So 1512. we'll get, okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll get 0.018 and this is 8.5. So let's calculate. This two will give you 1393.33. Okay, plus 8.5 minus 0.018, which in other words, we will get 1393.33. Then we add 8.5. That will give us 3, 8, 11, 0, 4, 1. And we subtract. Subtract how much? 0.018. So if we subtract 0.018, we are going to get a 2. Then we are going to get a 1. And this is 8. Okay. 1, 0, 4, 1. So 1, 4, 0, 1.812. Now this is in lakhs. This is LKHS because the entire sum is in lakhs. So this much lakhs, okay, is what we are going to get. If you want to know the exact figure, then you have to multiply this with 10 to the power 5 because, say for example, we have, so how much will be this? This is 1401.812 into 10 to the power 5 because that is what is your lakhs. We have 5 zeros. So that way we get 1401.81200. Okay. If you calculate that much in INR, in rupees. So this is the cost of 10 units or 10 cars that has to be produced according to the given conditions, including a fixed cost of 7 lakhs rupees. So you have to keep that in mind. Okay. So it's almost about 14 crores, 1,81,200 rupees. You can, in fact, you can stop here as well. You can just write lakhs and keep it in this way. Okay. So what we did, we were given marginal cost. From there, we have found out total cost function. And the total cost function has got a cost of integration, which is C. Okay. Then we go back and we see what is the kind of information given to us. In the information, it is given that the fixed cost is 7 lakhs rupees. Fixed cost means even if no car is produced, that much cost has to be borne by the company. So we have taken x equal to 0 and we got C is equal to 7 lakhs. On putting that value, we got the value of the constant. Constant came out as 8.5. On putting the value of 8.5, we get our cost function. So this is the cost function, okay, which we get. Now the question talks about find out the cost for 10 units. So wherever there was X, we had to put 10. And then we do all the calculations and we find out that the total cost of producing 10 units of car is this much. So that is how you can do cost to sum. We will explore some more sums. Okay. Now let's go to the next sum. Next sum talks about the marginal cost of a firm producing mobiles is given as MC is equal to 5,000 minus 40x plus 3x squared. So that is MC, marginal cost, where x is the number of mobiles produced. The fixed cost of production, again here there's a fixed cost of production. Fixed cost of production is 20,000 even if no mobile is produced. So even if x is equal to 0, C is 20,000. Okay. Now this is given in order to find out the constant of integration. Find the total cost function. Here it is said only find the total cost function. You don't have to find out the cost of 10 mobiles or 100 mobiles or anything. We just have to find out the total cost function. What is given? MC is given. So we'll start with given. Given MC, that is marginal cost, is 5,000 minus 40x plus 3x squared. Now, MC is always ddx of C. ddx of C means the cost function, ddx of the cost function. And that is equal to 5000 minus 40x plus 3x squared. So if we cross multiply dx, okay, so we are going to get dc is equal to 5000 minus 40x plus 3x squared dx. Now, since we have to find out the cost function, so we'll integrate. So we'll integrate left hand side as well as right hand side. So this side will get c because integration of dc is c, okay. And on the right hand side, we'll get 5000 into integration of dx minus 40 into integration of x dx, because 40 is going to come out. What will remain inside the integration sign is x dx. Then we have plus 3 is going to come out and we are going to get x squared dx. Okay. So this is how we have split the integral. Now this will give us c is equal to 5000 x. Why x? Because integration of dx is x. Just like integration of dc was c, integration of dx is x. Okay. And then this is 40 into x squared divided by 2 plus 3 into x to the power 3 by 3. Then we have a constant. Let's take it as k. Okay. So this 3 and 3 gets cancelled. This 2 and 40 gets cancelled. So ultimately we have c is equal to 5000x minus 20x squared plus x cube plus k. This is our cost function, but there is a problem. What is the problem? There is a constant k. We need to find out the value of constant k. For that, we have to come back to the question. Now the question says the fixed cost of production is 20,000 when x is equal to 0, c is equal to 20,000. Therefore, we have 20,000 is equal to 5,000 into 0 minus 20 into 0 squared plus 0 cube plus k. In other words, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, only k. So you'll get k is equal to 20,000. Okay, so that's the value of k. Now the question says find the total cost function. Find the total cost function. Therefore, the total cost function is c is equal to. So we are going to put the value of k in this line. Which line? In this very line, which says c is equal to 5000x minus 20x squared plus x cubed plus k. So we'll get 5000x minus 20 x squared plus x cubed plus 20,000. That is our answer. So we got the total cost function as 5000x minus 20x squared plus x cubed plus 20,000. 20,000 is the value of the constant. So that's how we found. From the marginal cost, we got the total cost function. And we also got the constant's value by using the information that the fixed cost of production is 20,000. Okay.